Fine. Yeah. So before starting the session, we have So let's discuss some prerequisites or some thumb rules kind of thing. Okay. So let's start those things first. Then I'll tell you guys. Okay. So we'll start the discussion slowly. And give me a minute. I'm sharing the screen. You're able to see my screen, right? Yeah. Okay. So there are two, three thumbnails are there, guys. You have to remember those things. Okay. So you have to follow these things. Okay. Please be muted, guys. Please be muted if you don't have questions. Okay. You can unmute. So generally, it's not like you can keep your doubts and all in your brain till the end of the class. In our sessions, there will be no separate Q&A session. Okay, generally, what other trainers will do, they are going to take the session 1.5 hour session. After that, at the end, they are going to give you some time for question and answers. But I'm not going to do like that. Okay. So no need to keep your doubts and all till the end of the class. Okay. You can ask me, you can pause me immediately, you can stop me immediately, and you can ask your doubts. Whatever your doubts are there, you can ask and you can mute it. Okay. Once your doubt, you ask the doubt and you can be muted, guys. Okay. Please be muted. Why? Because it will create unnecessary disturbance in the recordings and all. If you have any doubts, unmute and ask me immediately, and you can mute yourself immediately again. Right? This is the first thumb rule. Next, don't join with the device names. Okay? Don't join with the device names, guys. Why? Because I cannot identify who is joining and all. So sometimes, yeah, this is the first class. That's okay. First 1, 2 classes, I'll experience the same. So you people might join iPhone, Xiaomi, something with your phone. Okay. So with your phone, with your name, phone name and all, you're going to join, or with your computer name and all, you're going to join. So before joining, it will give you a name. Okay. If you can edit it, if you can't, or if you skip, just let me know. No issues for me. If you join from any device, you forgot to rename the name. Okay, you forgot to change the name. Just let me know. Okay, Shanu, this is something Suresh, Ramesh, so that I'm going to rename it on behalf of you. So don't join with the device names, guys. This is one more thumb rule you have to remember. Don't join with the device names. Right. Every session will be recorded. Every session will be recorded, guys. From the beginning itself, each and every session will be recorded. So I cannot give you the recording permissions to you guys. There are a lot of challenges are there with the recording permissions. First challenge is some of you might join from the mobile phone. Okay, some of you will join from the system. Okay, generally it will allow to record only those who join from laptop, guys. Okay, those who join from device like mobile phone and all, it won't allow us to give the recording permissions. So in case if I have 30 participants, I cannot see those who join from laptop, those who join from mobile device. So it will be a big task for me every day, every session, at least 10 to 15 minutes it will take, okay, to give the recording permissions. That is the first thing. Second thing, recordings will be misused. Okay, so that is the second thing. So that's why, based on these two reasons, I don't allow you to record these sessions. Okay, what I'll do, each and every session will be recorded, and I'm going to share these class recordings with you. Once the session is completed, I'll share each and every class recordings with your registered Gmail ID. So once the class is completed, mostly will get within 1-2 hours of span, within 1-2 hours. If not, hardly will get it within a day. You are going to get, guys. So the recordings will be available mostly in a day. Okay, so that you can just watch and you can practice. So these are the main thumb rules. Okay, and don't hesitate, guys. I don't like silence. Okay, why? Because generally this course, generally I know like you people are like 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So you have already tried all the other options and now you are take this as your final chance. So again, this course is not only for technical things. This course is going to improve your confidence, guys. If you want to put 4 years or 5 years fake experience, you should have confidence. You should open your mouth. In every class, I'll tell these things. Okay, you should be very confident. So how you will get confidence, guys? By practicing only you'll get the confidence. So, and by opening your mouth. Now, if you are not opening your mouth and all, you cannot open your mouth in the interview. Seriously, I'm saying. I've seen a lot of cases. So try to open your mouth, try to be interactive as much as you can. Okay, don't be mute. I mean, like in the sense, if you have anything to talk, you can just unmute and you can talk, guys. So please make these sessions as an interactive sessions. Please make use of these sessions, guys. Don't treat me as your sir or something. So just treat me as your friend only. Okay, so whatever you have, you can just don't hesitate, right? Because no one is paying money on behalf of you. You are paying from your pockets or your parents' pockets. Okay, don't hesitate. This is your product. You are buying a product, so nothing to hesitate to use a product. Okay, so again, I'm saying don't hesitate to ask. Okay, I can't ask, I cannot talk English. No problem. Just ask me in Telugu, your local language. I can understand Hindi also. Okay, just ask me in Hindi as well. So no issues for me, guys. Whatever is there, you can try to. At least my aim is you have to open your mouth from the first class itself. You cannot be too silent. Okay, I need interaction, guys. I need interaction. So make sure please make these sessions, okay, an interactive sessions, guys, which will help everyone. Okay. Initially, I don't create any WhatsApp group, guys. Okay, later after some sessions, those who are confirmed, then with that I'm going to create a WhatsApp group in case of any doubts, questions, and all. You can just pull all your doubts and all, and I'll try to arrange some practice sessions also in between. Okay, so you can join those sessions as well, practice sessions and all. I'll try to open a practice meeting link. Those who are ready, if you let me know, 2-3 people, if you let me know, I'll open a practice meeting link so that you people can come together and you can do a virtual practice, guys. I'm trying to plan this as well. Right. What else, guys? I missed anything I missed to discuss initially. I thought to tell one more point. Okay. Right. Chalo. So guys, let me check this. And you can use the same meeting link, okay, for the next 2 classes. You can use the same meeting link, guys. There is no change in the meeting link for the next 2 classes, okay? You can use it. You can save this meeting link and all. At the end of the session, I'll forward you the Google form, Google just contact information form and all. You just have to fill that form, guys, okay? Why? Because some of you might come from LinkedIn, some of you might come from Telegram. Not sure. I don't think I have all of your contacts. At the end of the session, I'll just give you it's not like a for marketing information and all. So it will be helpful for me, those who attended and all. So for them, I can easily track. Okay. So I'm going to give you a Google form. So at the end of the session, it's mandatory to fill the form, guys. Right. So any questions, guys, before starting the session? Any questions you can ask me? Any questions? If you have anything in your mind, if you want to share something, just let me know. And the suggestions also will be most welcome, guys. In case if you want to suggest something, Shanmugh, do this, do that, it will be better. No problem, guys. You can suggest anything. Okay. Yeah. Yes, tell me, guys. Any questions you have? Any questions before starting the session? I don't go too technical, guys. And one more thing, don't feel what I can say. Sessions are too long. Okay, don't feel sessions are too long. Of course, sessions generally each session is 2.5 hours, 7 to 9:30 on Saturdays and Sundays for India, and for US Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning. So even though sessions are like 2.5 hour sessions, but don't think these sessions are too long. In between, I'll give you 15 minutes break. Okay, each and every session will have 15 minutes break. So that 1.5 hour, one session, and after that, one more session, like kind of, okay, I'm going to give you some break, guys, in between. So nothing to worry. So don't think I don't simply dump the whole things and all in a single session. Slowly we'll go, guys. Why? Because this is meant for non-technical, first of all. I'll keep in mind, guys, most of the students are non-technical background, non-technical background. So I'll keep this point in mind and slowly we'll go. So nothing to worry. Okay. We'll discuss everything, guys, and we are going to complete the things and all. It will take 2 months for complete SQL DBA. Okay. And then once this is completed, then we will start the Azure, guys. So before jumping into these technical sessions, any questions, guys? Please let me.
Hi Shanmuga.
Yes, yes, please.
Do we have classes in the evening as well?
Yes, guys, these are morning and evening also. It's not optional like either morning or evening. Okay, you
Oh,
have to attend morning and you have to attend in the evening also.
okay, okay,
Every week, 4 sessions will be there. 4 are compulsory. Like morning, we'll discuss one thing, and in the evening, we'll continue the same, not same discussion. We'll continue the discussion, guys. Whatever we left over in the morning, we'll continue in the evening session. Okay, the next
okay.
we are going to discuss. So 4 sessions are mandatory to attend, guys. It's not like either morning or evening. Okay.
Hi Shanmugh, this is
Mm.
Ranjana.
Yes, Ranjana.
Uh, I want to know about the certification,
Yes,
Shanmugh.
sure, sure. We'll discuss here. I have included that in this, so we'll discuss all these points, certifications also. We are going to discuss.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Can you please speak a little louder?
And
Guys, is my audio clear? Please just confirm.
yes, it is clear.
Okay, 1 minute. Who is that? Praveen, can you please confirm? Please check your audio once, device audio once.
Yeah, Shamut, your audio is clear.
Okay, done. Thank you. Guys, any questions, guys, before jumping into the session?
So
Any
as
question?
you told, 2 months there will be SQL DBA, and after that we will start
Correct,
Azure DBA.
correct. So it's
So
not like
altogether
parallel.
3 months.
Yes, altogether it will be 3 months, guys. It's not parallel. So once you are comfortable with the SQL DBA, once you are good in SQL DBA, then we'll slowly move to Azure. Guys, Azure also same as on-prem SQL DBA, but the way that you are doing, the concepts are same. That's why SQL DBA is very important. Okay, so once you are good in SQL DBA, then you can easily jump to Azure SQL DBA. So nowadays both are important, guys. Shanmugh, only one is enough. No, okay, you should have SQL DBA and you should have Azure SQL DB also, guys. So both are very important. So if you want SQL DB is enough, guys. SQL DB 2 months course is enough, but later after 2, 3 months or after 6 months, again you have to skill up. Okay, again you have to learn Azure SQL DB. Again, spending time and spending money separately. Not sure whether you're going to get time and all. Okay, later. Why? Because since 10 years I'm working now, also I'm not getting time to learn new technology. So once you got the job, things will be changed. You don't get even time also to learn new technology. So make this time as like a best possible window so that you can learn and you can make yourself ready for the next coming market, guys. Okay, so both are important. Yes. Any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Classes will generally start at 7. Okay, so I'll open the meeting link before 2 minutes or at exactly 7. Okay, so 90% I'll open exactly 7, guys. Okay, still if I miss 1, 2 minutes, it might be late. But again, I don't give much time, guys. The buffer time will be 5 minutes. Okay, up to 7:05 I will wait. 7:05 onwards, I'll start the session, guys. I don't wait until everyone is coming. It's not like, okay, again, new person came again. We are going to start from the beginning. So simple, very simple. Okay, if you miss anything, I'll ask you to go through the recordings. Okay, exactly at 7:05, just 5 minutes buffer time I'll give. Exactly at 7:05, we'll start the session. And yeah, we'll discuss all those things later. Yes, any other questions, please? Any other questions? Any other questions, guys, to discuss? No questions?
Yeah. Hi,
Yes,
Shamut,
yes.
this is Siddhing here.
Yes, again.
Yeah, what about the interview support?
You just directly came to the final point. We'll discuss it. Okay, we'll discuss.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes. We'll discuss these points and the interview support. And all.
okay.
we see these initially few sessions will be uploaded to the YouTube. So some points we cannot talk publicly. Okay. So will discuss those things and all. Okay. Yeah. Fine, guys.
Okay, sir.
So yeah, So let's start the session, guys. So today we'll discuss what is SQL Server and all. Okay, where we are using the software. Okay, and what is DBA? What a DBA will do? What is the market of DBA? Generally, we'll have these doubts. SQL DBA. Who is doing SQL DBA nowadays? No one is doing. There is no market for SQL DBA. These kind of words you are listening, I hope. So we'll clear all the doubts, okay? And who can learn this course, how to practice, how to set up the lab, and how we are going to get the softwares and notes, and what are the meeting softwares we are going to use, and the doubts and exercise, how to handle what is meant by speaker series, Azure SQL DBA, about Azure SQL DBA and certifications and job preparation. You can see like what kind of things, okay, we can go for like if you want to like prepare for the job, what kind of things we have to do. So all these things we are going to discuss, guys, slowly. So I initially 1-2 sessions, I don't go too technical, guys. So let's be okay, a normal discussion only. Okay, so first let's discuss what is SQL Server. Okay, so every session the same concept. So before jumping into this SQL Server, what is SQL Server and all, first of all, you should know what is an application, right? So generally, as you know, SQL Server is a database software, right? So what is this database software? Where we are going to use this database software and all? Let's discuss, okay? Where we are going to use this database software and all. So we'll discuss, guys. So generally, before jumping into the session, first of all, what is an application, guys? What is an application? What is meant by an application? Can anyone tell me what is meant by an application? What is meant by an application? You people are using lot of apps daily. PhonePe you're using, WhatsApp you're using, Instagram you're using, YouTube you're using, Amazon you're using, Flipkart you're using for shopping, for entertainment you're using YouTube, Instagram, for messaging and all you're using Telegram, WhatsApp, lot of apps you're using. For money transfers you're using GPay, PhonePe, and other UPI apps you're using. So what are these apps, guys? What are these apps? What is meant by an application?
Which takes some inputs, process it, and gives some output, either in the
Okay.
form of things or information or report.
Okay. Okay, very good. Yes. Guys, can anyone tell me any other inputs, guys? Any other inputs?
Where we perform some actions like input, giving that input and getting.
Okay. Good. Right. Okay. So let me open this Amazon. Okay. Amazon.in, guys. So this is one application. Okay. Website, you can see website is nothing but application only. So application is nothing but which is fulfilling a requirement, guys. Whatever it is, which is fulfilling a requirement. The interface that you are using to complete a requirement. Okay. Application is nothing but it's an interface that you are using to complete a requirement, to fulfill the requirement, guys. Okay. You want to do shopping. Okay. So what you are going to use? You are going to use one website. Okay. You want to do messaging. You want to communicate with others. Again, you will use one application. You want to send the money to your friends. Again, you will use one application. So there is a requirement. So to fulfill your requirement, you are using an interface. That interface is called a application, guys. That interface is called an application. So again, there is one more definition for this. Application is an interface between the user. User means those who are using. You are the user. Now we are all using Zoom application, right? It will act as an interface between users and backend database application. The technical definition for the application is application will act as an interface between, see, this is the interface. You want to do shopping, right? This is the interface. You will open Amazon.in. So this is the interface. So this interface will help us to do the shopping. Okay, so but when you click on any product, for example, I want to buy this iPhone. So when you click on any product, automatically you are getting the data, like what is this iPhone range, what is this version, okay, and cost and all, like EMI options and all, delivery options and all, colors and some other information about this phone, how much capacity, specifications of the device, everything you are getting, right? So from where we are getting all this data, guys? From where we are getting all this data? Application can never stores the data. It cannot stores the data. Okay, application can never stores the data. But from where we are getting this data, guys? From where we are getting this data? So you are getting this data from the database, backend database, guys. So application will just act as an interface between the user. Now I am the user for this application. I just opened this Amazon.in and I'm searching a product. So I am the user. When I click on any product, I'm getting the product details from the database. These details, whatever details you can see here, all these details, I'm getting it from the database, guys. I'm getting it from the database. So application will act as an interface between your user and database, guys. This is how it is going to work. Okay. So now how these things and all will work. Let's discuss with the diagram, guys. Okay, let's discuss with the diagram. So if you see here, this is one diagram, so which will help us to understand how application will work actually. So this is your browser. This is your browser, guys. Okay. Yeah. So this is your browser. Imagine it is a Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, whatever it is. Okay. So you will type Amazon.in here. Okay. You will type simply Amazon.in here. Okay. You will type Amazon.in here. Okay. So when you type Amazon.in in this browser, what will happen, guys? Every application generally will have a three-tier architecture. Every application generally will have a three-tier architecture. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm getting one call. Hello. Anya. Class lo Anya. Right. So every application, okay, every application generally will have a three-tier architecture, guys. What is this three-tier architecture and all? What is this three-tier architecture, guys? Let's concentrate on this. Okay, so every application will have web server in the tier 1. Okay. And in the tier 2, you will have application server. Okay, this is your application server. And in the tier 3, you will have database server, guys. So as you will have 3 servers, first tier you will have your web server, and then application server, and finally you will have your database server. So when you type www.amazon.in, first one request will goes to the web server, guys. Okay, first a request will goes to the web server. So web server is nothing but say simply, I'll tell you a simple example I'll give you guys. Now everyone is using the phones, right? So if you want to call your daddy, generally what you are going to do, you'll open a contact book and you are going to call daddy. Okay, you'll type daddy or something like that. From the contacts, you will type daddy. So when you click on daddy, so in your phone also daddy contact will be there. My phone also daddy contact will be there. In every phone, daddy contact or one contact will be there. When you click on that particular contact, exactly what will happen, guys? Why? Because we cannot remember all the numbers, right? We cannot remember all the numbers. It's difficult to remember all the numbers. Okay. So when you click on any contact, automatically the contact will be converted into number, the attached number, and call will goes to that particular number, right? This is how it will work. And again, if you are getting any call from any known numbers, any saved numbers, you can see you are getting call from your daddy that you have already saved. So on the display, you can see daddy name, right? That means what is your, when you're calling, this calling application, what it is doing, guys? It is changing the name into number while calling, and it is changing number into name while receiving the call, right, guys? Is this clear, everyone? Yes, guys, please respond.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Right. In the same way, web server, see, Amazon.in will have an IP address, guys. If you want to open Amazon, Amazon.in will have an IP address. I don't remember the IP address. Daily I'm using lot of applications, Amazon, Flipkart, Zoom, WhatsApp, Web, Gmail. Daily I'm using lots of applications. So who will remember IP addresses of all these applications? Right, like contact numbers. So instead of that, a domain will be attached to the IP address, so that if you type that domain, automatically in the back end, the IP address will be called, guys. All these things will be taken care by your web server. All these things will be taken care by your web server. So it will change the name into IP and IP into name, guys. Your web server will change the name into IP and IP into name, guys. Okay. Right. So once the request is reached that particular web server, Amazon web server, then Amazon web server will send the request to the application server. So now application will be, okay, opened like this, guys. Okay, application will be opened like this. Okay, if you see here, application will be opened like this. Okay, so now you can see, right, this is your application. Why? Because now it was contacted web server and web server invoked application server. So now you are able to see application like this. Okay, so now you are able to see application like this. Now, if you click on any product, you are getting the details. Okay, if you click on any product, you are getting the details, right? If you click on any product, something like this, okay, you are getting the details of that particular product, guys. How we are getting the details? From where we are getting the details? I told you, right? Application server cannot store the data. Application server cannot store the data. So application server is sending a request to the backend database server. Application server is sending a request to the backend database server. So what will happen, guys? Guys, you can see lot of data is there. See, Amazon is selling lot of products. Millions of products it is selling daily across the globe. But when you click on one place, even though in the website millions of products are there, when you click on one place, you can see OnePlus phone only. How come? How come you're able to see like that? How come you're able to see like that? Why? Because millions of phones are there, even though, but still you're able to see, if you click on OnePlus or if you click on iPhone, you're able to see only iPhone only. Why? Why? Because even the millions of, even the different iPhones are there. Okay, even the different iPhones, iPhone 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 plus, even the different iPhones are there. If you click on iPhone 14 plus, you're able to see only iPhone 14 plus. So what's happening in the backend, guys? So let's understand. Okay, so we just discussed it, right? Application server will send data to the request. I will send a request to the database server. What database server will do? Database server will execute a query to pull the respective product information. Database server, what it will do, guys? It will execute one query. I'll tell you what is query and all. Query is nothing but a small command, guys. Okay, it's an instruction that you are giving to the database. Query is nothing but an instruction. Hey, do this, do that. So it is giving an instruction to the database server. So when you give an instruction, you will get the output, right? That output database server is sending to the application server, and that output application server is sending to the web server, and that output or response web server is sending to the browser. Then you are able to see the data. First, while requesting, the request will goes to web server, one request, and web server to application server, second request. application to database server, third request. On database, it will run one query, fourth request. And on again, you will get the results, right? That results will goes to application server fifth, and application to web server sixth, and web server to your browser seven responses. Seven responses are undergoing, guys. Okay, seven response. If you click on any product, all these seven things will undergo now. Okay, if I'm going to click on any product, I'm just clicking on this iPhone. Okay, so now you can see the list of iPhones. If I click on this product, see, within a fraction of seconds, I am able to see iPhone information. But in the back end, if you want to see that iPhone information, all these seven actions has to be completed, guys. Means within fraction of seconds, it is completing all these seven actions, and that's why you are able to see the product information immediately on your screen. Is this clear, guys? Everyone? How distributed architecture will work? Any questions, please? Any questions? Any questions here? Why you should learn this initially? Because imagine, I'm just giving an example. If there is no power in your home, generally, what might be the reason, guys? There is no power in your home. What might be the reason? What might be the reason, guys? There is no power in your home.
Maybe power cut.
There may be power cut. Very good. Next.
Issue with the the meter or something.
Something very good. Nice. Next. There are a lot of reasons, right? You cannot simply blame power cut. You cannot simply blame the electricity board. There might be an issue in your home. There might be an issue in the network. There might be an issue in your meter. There might be an issue in the local transformer. There might be an issue in the whole building. There might be an issue in the whole street. There might be an issue of the pole. Or there might be issue of that particular plug box that you are using in your room. So if there is no power in one room, we'll generally check whether power is there or not in another room, right? There might be issue of the particular switchboard also, right? So you cannot simply come to a final decision like, okay, there is no power across the area. So there might be some other issues are there. So that's why as a DBA, once you are entering to the organization, if someone is saying, hey, DBA team, application is not working. My application, when I click on www.amazon.in, it's not working. What we will do, guys, generally? If they are asking, hey, DBA team, my application is not working. What you will do generally in your place? What you will do? What you will do?
So it may be due to non-working of IP address.
Correct. Correct. You cannot simply blame the database server, right? Even though we are responsible for the database server, even though we are responsible to maintain the database server, there might be an issue with the web server. There might be an issue with the application server. There might be an issue with the database server. There might be issue between the, there might be issue of the network between the servers. There are a lot of reasons. So you cannot simply, okay, if someone comes to us, application is not working, yes, we'll do some health checks. We'll do health checks whether application is looking good or not. We'll do health checks whether database is looking good or not. But even though if the database is looking good, if there is an issue from the web server, what we can do? If there is issue from the application server, what we can do? That's not comes under our radar. We are not going to maintain these things. These two boxes will be maintained by separate teams. I'll tell you, there are different teams in the organization. There will be Windows team, network team, storage team, DB team, okay? VM team. Different teams will be there, guys. Around 4 or 5 teams will be there. So they are going to take care of their part. We are not going to take care of these two things. We are responsible only for this. So if application is not working, someone said, if someone is raising an issue, hey, application is not working, DBA team, what are you doing? Okay, so first what we have to do, just do the health checks from the database side. If there is nothing wrong in the database side, tell them straight away, there is no issues from the database side. Might be it's an issue with the application side. Okay, so please check with the application team. So application team will check both guys, web server and application server. So in this way, these kind of things will be involved, guys. So that's why you should know this three-tier architecture. Okay, that's why you should know this three-tier architecture, guys. So it's very important. So whenever you're executing any query, every query in the application, whatever you're doing in the application, guys, everything will undergone for this three-tier architecture. So 7 responses will run in the back end. All these 7 responses has to fulfill, then only you are able to see the data. If something went wrong with web server, something went wrong with application service, something went wrong with the database service, something went wrong with the network. Okay, so you cannot see the data. All these things has to work together, then only you're able to see the data, guys. This is how an application will work. So generally, you can see this application, right? So what languages will use to design an application, guys? Can anyone tell me what softwares will use to design an application? What's off? Just guess it. No problem. Very good.
Java.NET,
Super Java,
PHP, Python.
HTML, PHP, Python. So we have different softwares are there, programming languages are there to design this front end. Why we will call this as front end, guys? When I open www.amazon.in, I can see this only. So this is a front end for the user. This is a front end for the user. So application softwares will generally call them as front end applications. Why? Because this will act as a initial interface, right? The front end. It will be front end. We can see the face of the Amazon by just looking at this application. So it will act as a front end. So front end applications will tell. And generally database you cannot see, guys. You cannot see I don't know what is the database that is using in the Amazon. Okay, I don't know which database it is using. So we cannot see the database. Okay, we cannot see the database. So database generally will call it as a back-end database software, guys. Back-end database, front-end applications. Okay, back-end databases, front-end applications. Now you might have a doubt, Shanmukh, are they going to use only SQL Server here? Might be, might not be. See, you like iPhone, I like some other phone. Lot of reasons. Due to some money. You have money, you want to buy, you want like richness, you something, okay, so you like iPhone. You're using iPhone. But I don't like iPhone. I feel iPhone is not suitable for me. Lot of applications won't work and charging issues, so which will be very difficult to manage my business. I don't like iPhone. I like some other phone. Depends upon my requirements. We are choosing the phone, right? Depends upon the requirements. We are choosing the phone. We have different phones like iPhone. We have Samsung. We have Xiaomi. We have MI. We have Realme. We have we have different phones, guys. Different phones, different vendors in the phone. So it depends upon the requirements. People are going to buy the phones. In the same way, there are different database softwares are there in the market. How we have different phones, in the same way, different database softwares are there in the market. So we have SQL Server. Okay, SQL Server. We have SQL Server. SQL Server is one software which was invented by Microsoft. I'll tell you the history, guys. Not exactly Microsoft. Designed by Sybase, then Microsoft. Okay, take over the Sybase coding and all. We just bought from Sybase. So we have Microsoft SQL Server. We have Oracle software. We have what other database softwares, guys? We have Databricks, yeah, MySQL, NoSQL, Postgres. Okay, Postgres. So these are all different DB2, very old technology now. Most of the companies like people are not using DB2. I guess 2 to 3% people are using DB2. So like this, we have different database softwares in the market. Different database softwares are there in the market, guys. So it depends upon the application requirement. As while choosing the phone, I'll calculate all these things, right? Then only I'll choose, right? So which phone is giving good charging and all, which phone is giving good capacity and all, which one is fast and all. I'm going to choose, right? Depends upon my requirement, I'm going to choose a phone. In the same way, depends upon the application requirement, what type of application it is, depends upon the application requirement. So people are going to choose the database software. So this database software can be SQL Server. This database software can be Oracle. This database software can be Databricks. This database software can be MySQL. This database software can be NoSQL. This can be Postgres. This can be DB2, whatever it is. Okay. If it is SQL Server, then we are going to take care of it. If it is SQL Server, then we are going to take care of it, guys. If application is using Oracle, Oracle DBAs are going to take care of it. MySQL DBA will be there. NoSQL DBA will be there. Postgres DBA will be there. DB2 DBA will be there. So DBA is one common terminology that we will use, okay, in the database, okay, market. DBA, those who are handling the databases, we'll call them as DBA, database administrator. The process of handling the databases is called DBA, database administration. Okay. So DBA means if you see any openings for DBA, that might be SQL Server DBA, that might be Oracle DBA, that might be Databricks or MySQL or NoSQL or Postgres or DB2. DBA is a common terminology. So in the job description, the JD, you have to check whether it is a SQL Server DB or MySQL or NoSQL or Postgres. You have to check, guys. So DB is a common word that we'll use, but we have a lot of database technologies, right? So not sure which database they are referring. So for that, DBA means what DBA? If you learn SQL Server, you will be a SQL DBA. If you learn SQL Server, you'll be a SQL DBA, guys. Okay. And if you learn if you learn Oracle, you're an Oracle DBA, guys. In the same way, MySQL DBA, NoSQL DBA, this is how, okay, generally we are going to refer the DBAs, guys. This is how generally we are going to refer the DBAs. Any questions, guys? Any questions, doubts? Any questions, doubts?
Like how much percentage it will be different from like SQL and Oracle DB?
Good question. Good question. So you might have a doubt. So why Shanmukh? Why SQL DBA? So I am not saying as a SQL DBA. I am not saying, okay. I am not saying, guys. Let's discuss using this Gartner report. I hope any Oracle DBAs are there in this session. Any Oracle DBAs are there, guys? I guess 1-2 Oracle DBAs will be there in every session. Yes, very good, Venkata. So generally we'll refer Gartner report, guys. Say as a SQL Server trainer, I can tell you, hey, SQL Server is the topmost database software in the market. But it's not like that, right? There should be some proof, right? So generally Gartner is one company, something like that, is a rating agency. So it will give you a ratings, guys, for the database softwares. For every product, they are going to give the rating. So if you see here, see, we have 4 quadrants here. This is a quadrant: leaders, challengers, and niche players, and then visionaries. So out of these, we have a lot of database softwares, right? Even though still, if you see here, Microsoft is the top one that you can see, and then Oracle, guys. So still, again, I'm saying, guys, Microsoft SQL Server is the widely used database softwares. Okay. Still, it is occupying a major share in the database market. So you are not learning any old technology, guys. Of course, it is there since 25 years, but Microsoft is renovating itself Every time it's renovating with it's competing with the other database software. So don't feel that you are learning an old technology. Okay, so you're learning an old technology, but still, again, it's the leader in the database software. Major share is there for Microsoft SQL Server, guys. Major share is there. So the advantage of Microsoft SQL Server is it's completely GUI, guys. It's completely GUI. Okay, so no need to run any scripts and all, no need to write any scripts and all by your own. Okay, generally what we have to do, like you want to manage other databases, see Oracle. Oracle, if you want to learn, means again you should have knowledge of Linux and programming. You should have. You have to remember a lot of queries, right, Venkat? Right. So this is how it will work, guys. So SQL Server is a GUI technology. It's a GUI technology, guys. Graphical user interface. GUI, CUI, GUI. GUI means graphical user interface. GUI means command user interface. So SQL Server is a graphical user interface, guys. Still, lot of share is there for your SQL Server. So see, guys, generally it will be more than like what other database softwares are occupying. Definitely, it will be more than. So, and again, if you are good in one database technology, in future, if you want to change it to some other database technology, or if you want to add one more database technology to your profile, you can easily learn. Guys, any database technology concepts are same. The way that you are handling is different. See, in Oracle also backups will be there. In DB2 also backups will be there. In SQL Server also backups will be there. In SQL Server, we will take backups in a different way. In Oracle, we will take backups in a different way. In MySQL, we'll take the backups in a different way. So installations will be there. Installations concept will be there. Backups, maintenance, permissions, security, HADR, high availability and disaster recoveries, performance tuning. In every technology, these kind of things are very common, guys. In every database technology, all these things will be there. But the way that you are doing in Oracle is different. The way that you are handling the SQL Server is different. So if you are good in one database technology, definitely you can learn other database technologies easily. Okay, guys. So don't feel that you are learning, the technology that there is no market. Believe me, guys, I'm a SQL DBA since 10 years. Still, I don't know any other technology. Now also, I don't know any other technology. As a trainer, I should be forward. I should be like I should think about the future and all. But still, why I'm believing this? SQL Server if you learn, and then Azure SQL if you learn, next 10 to 15 years, no need to look back. And with this knowledge, you can easily learn. With this knowledge, you can easily learn other database technology in case if needed. In case if needed, you can easily learn. Some organizations, small organizations or big organizations, SQL Oracle DB team will be there, or SQL DB team will be there, or both teams will be there. Sometimes what will happen, SQL DB has to manage Oracle DB due to some manpower issue. Or sometimes Oracle people has to manage SQL Server. Why? Because SQL Server hardly, see, imagine that company, mostly it is using 90% Oracle servers. That company mostly it is using 90% Oracle servers, Oracle databases. Please be muted. Please be muted. Okay. So that company is using 90% Oracle servers. So only 10% of SQL Server. In that case, if there is no SQL DBA, they will ask us, the management will ask us, or the manager will ask us, hey, can you please check SQL servers also? Or else 90% SQL servers are using, only 10% or 5% Oracle is using. They might ask, if there is no manpower in the Oracle team, they might ask our help. So you will get a chance to learn extra DB technology and all, guys. You will get a chance to learn the extra DB technology and all. But again, once you're comfortable with one database technology, you'll be very much comfortable with other database technologies also, guys. The concepts are same, but the way that you're handling is different. So is this clear?
One more, yeah, one.
Yes, yes.
Like Microsoft and Oracle is a license-based server, right? Technology.
Correct.
And PostgreSQL and MySQL open source. So most of the company, like who's small level or mid level, they to using the Microsoft just because of a lot of charges, lot of money, that is thing. So they usually depend on the PostgreSQL and my So I am also DBA, but
Okay.
basic type of knowledge of DBA. But and I have the knowledge of Microsoft SQL DBA.
Okay.
But I just used to kind of things like all the times, performing like a coming of PostgreSQL, MySQL. So I just need to about that also, or only just depend on Microsoft.
See, it's not like thing like licensing comes to the picture. See, I can understand this, but the thing is, at the end of the day, customer needs a product, guys. Okay, so it's not like, okay, I cannot spend this, I cannot spend that, and all. So is Postgres free completely? No need to pay anything for Postgres?
I think it's a open source, no? The mostly used by the company.
Okay, okay. So generally, again, depends upon the requirements. It's not like as it is open source, as it's a free. I'm going to use this Postgres and all. It's not like that. Yes, I agreed to your point. Why? Because SQL Server is not cheap, guys. It's so costly. Even Oracle also you have to pay a lot of money. So these technologies are not so cheap. You have to pay for licensing and all. But again, why you are choosing iPhone even though it's costly? Why you are choosing it? Why you are choosing it? You have your some requirements. You have your requirements based on that your requirements are matching with iPhone. So you are choosing iPhone. So Postgres, it didn't came yesterday or day before yesterday or last year. It came early only, right? So, but still, why people are using SQL servers? Why everyone is not changing to Postgres as it is free?
It's a security point of.
Yes, you have to check all the aspects. It's not like only I'll see the licensing. Okay, it's not like all this. You have to keep in mind about all these things. You have to worry about the security. You have to about the data. You have to worry about the features like high availability. Like I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not good in. I don't know about Postgres. I'm not sure what kind of high availability features it is giving. But in SQL Server, we have a lot of high availability features. Okay, so we have to check all these things. Postgres again, it came early only, but still, yes, it's now Postgres is occupying good share in the database market. Still, people are using SQL Server. Still, people are using SQL Server, guys, and Oracle also they are using. And when Postgres introduced, people said like, okay, they are going to uninstall SQL Server, but nowhere SQL Server market is down. Every year, it's getting more licenses. So that's how it will work, guys. We cannot see only cost based on all. We have to see the features based on the features, based on the security, based on the things. Okay, people are application is see some applications. Okay, this application only supports SQL Server. These applications only support Oracle. So they based on the applications also kind of thing will be there, guys. So depends on the lot of aspects. Organizations or projects are going to choose the database technology. Okay.
Right. So thank you.
Any other questions, guys? Any other questions here? So SQL Server again, I'll just give you a brief about the SQL Server, guys. SQL Server, what is SQL Server? SQL Server is a database software which will be used to store the data. Any database software will do these three things only, guys. Will store the data, process the data, and retrieve the data. That's what we discussed, right? That's what we discussed in this diagram. It will store the data. It will store the data in the database, first thing. And when there is a requirement, I told you, right, it is executing the query. It is executing the query to get the output. What is meant by execution? It is going to process the data. It will store the data. It will process the data whenever needed. After processing, what it will do? It has to send the results to the application, right? So we can use to retrieve the data. You are having a 4 terabytes of hard disk, or you're having 1 terabyte of hard disk, and you just stored all your photos, videos, whatever, okay, memories and all that, you just stored everything. But in the whenever needed, if you are unable to retrieve those things, what is the use of the 1 TB or 4 TB hard disk? Whenever needed, we should be able to retrieve the data, right? My database size can be 10 terabytes. But whenever I click on iPhone, if I'm not getting the iPhone information, what is the use of 10 terabytes? What is the use of the database server? What is the use of the application? What is the use of the whole infrastructure? So any database software, either SQL Server or Oracle, these are the main characteristics, guys. Will be used the software to store the data, to process the data, to retrieve the data. Store, process, and retrieving purpose will use the database software, guys. So this is just a basic definition of SQL Server. So what is SQL Server? What it will do completely, you'll get to know at the end of the course. We have a lot of topics to discuss, right? So all these things slowly you're going to get to know, like all these things, you'll get an idea on all these things. Slowly you're going to learn what is SQL Server and what it is going to do, guys. So SQL Server is a database software. We can say it's an RDBMS software, relational database management system. It's an RDBMS software, which is, I'll tell you what is RDBMS and all in the next class. So which will be used to store the data, to process the data, and to retrieve the data. Okay. For all these things, we are going to use SQL Server, guys. For all these things, we are going to use SQL Server. Any questions here?
So
Right.
T-SQL will be covered in this.
T-SQL, I'll tell you. I'll tell you guys. Okay, fine. Right. So now let's discuss about other things. Okay, this is all about your SQL Server. Slowly we'll discuss other points, guys. Right, where the software will be used, this software will be used as a backend for any applications. Okay, where the software will be used, this software, database software will be used as a backend for any application, guys. So what will be the duties of DBA? What a DBA will do generally? What kind of activities will be there he has to perform in the organization? So let's discuss the DBA activities, guys. So all these things we are going to cover slowly. Don't worry about the technical terminology, guys. You'll slowly get to know all these things, okay? So generally, a DBA is going to install the SQL Server, and he is going to maintain and he is going to manage the SQL Server. SQL DBA, I'm saying SQL DBA. A SQL DBA is going to install SQL servers, and he is going to manage the SQL servers, and he is going to maintain the SQL servers. If something goes wrong, he has to check and he has to fix the issues and all, guys. And he is responsible to give the permissions. Okay. So for example, if users are there, users wants to access some data. So DBA has to give permissions. Okay. DBA has to give permissions. It's a kind of a, you are securing a database environment. You are securing the data, guys. You are a security guard of the data. Very simple. How you have to maintain, if you are a security guard, how you are maintaining the office or the premises that you are handling. In the same way, you are the security guard of the organizational data, guys. You cannot allow anyone to access, okay, the data without having proper permissions and all. So to whom you have to allow, that will comes in your like hand, guys. So you have to give permissions to read the data, to do something, to execute, to do anything. So you have to give the permissions, guys. So you are going to secure the whole organizational data by just maintaining the security principles and all. And maintenance, again, maintenance comes under, say, for example, suddenly one database is down. You cannot able to recover the database. Then what is the solution for this? These kind of situations will come, guys. These kind of situations will come. What is the solution generally? So if the database is not accessible and database is corrupted, what we are going to do? So that's why, to make sure in future there might be a possible chance that the databases can be corrupted sometimes. How we are very every record is important, guys. Now you are trying to buy one iPhone, you just gave all your details and you just select that particular phone, give address, give credit card information, balance also, like amount also deducted from your card, and finally that record is missing, guys. Who is responsible for that? You paid 1 lakh rupees for iPhone. Your record is missing from the Amazon. The database, once the payment is done, the database is corrupted. Your record is missing. Not only like you, all the records are missing. Then how you are going to manage the data? So for that, we have to take continuous backups, guys. For that, we have to take continuous backup. So Backups are very important. So in case of uncertainty, we are going to use the existing backups to restore the data. So who will do that, guys? As a DBA, we have to take the backups of the database, and whenever needed, we have to restore the database, guys. Okay, so we have that is called like database refresh activity. So as a DBA, regularly will take the backups, okay, and whenever needed, we'll do a restores and all. And sometimes we have to do refresh activities. This is also restoring, guys. This is also restoring only. Refresh means database refresh means restore activity. Okay, so what is this and all? I'll tell you. So generally, we will have different environments in the organization. Production environment, non-prod environment. We'll call it as a non-prod environment. Okay, production environment, non-prod environment. What is this production and non-prod generally? So now if you are able to see this application, this is a live application. Everyone across the globe can see the same application. If you are typing Amazon.in from India, Bangalore, if you are typing from Hyderabad, if you are typing from Delhi, if you are typing from Kolkata, if you are typing from UK, and if you are opening this application from US, Amazon.in, everyone is able to see this interface only. This is a live application. The live application means people, those who are using the live application, that is called the associated servers or environment, which was attached to the live application, is called production environment. Okay, the servers that we are using, the infrastructure that we are using to make one application live, so that is called production environment. If you see here, imagine if Amazon.in application is there, if Amazon is using the whole infrastructure, the database server, the application servers, the web server, these all together will call this as a production environment. Production databases, production application servers, production web servers. Why? Because people are using, people are connected to this application. Users are using, either people are users, applications, guys. There are different types of applications. Internal applications will be there, external applications will be there. Okay, there are different types of applications will be there. Internal applications, if you go to bank, you want to credit some money or you want to debit some money, you just gone to one bank, so you just gave your account details, you just fill that form, gave your account details, you gave your mobile number, you gave your complete name and all, you just added your signature on that form to deposit money. So what they are going to, they will take that slip, they'll open their bank application and they are going to enter all your details in that application. That is not going to be accessed by public, guys. That will be accessed by the internal people of that bank. If you go to SBI bank, they will use one application to check the balance and what we can say, to credit the money, to debit the money, to encash the checks for the payments and all. They'll use one internal application, right? That will called that we are going to call it as an internal applications. Only internal people are going to use. So who are the users? All the bank employees are users of that internal application. If you go to bank, sometimes, not sure, sometimes you heard this or not, bank servers are down, give me some time. Okay, bank servers are down, give me some time. Like that, you can listen these things. Even though they are not down, but still what the bank people will tell, just to manage the crowd and all, they will tell like this. Okay, that is called internal application. So we'll have, if you go to any bank or some other organization, say for example, we have Muthoot Finance Corporation, right? Muthoot Finance. So they are going to give gold loan. So you will go to the Muthoot Finance and you will just give your gold, whatever you have, and they are going to give you loan on that. So how they are going to manage, how they are going to maintain your data, how much gold you gave, when you gave, what is the date, what is the next renewal date, what is the interest rate, how much loan you took, where they are going to manage all this data in the database, right? Database means what? Again, they have one environment, right? So that is called their internal applications. External applications, public applications like Amazon, Google, Flipkart, whatever applications you're using regularly, Zoom, these are all public applications. So internal applications will be there, external applications will be there. Okay, guys. So now whatever data you can see, whatever environment you can see, this is live environment. So the environment that we are using to maintain this live environment, the infrastructure that we are using to maintain the live environment, that infrastructure is called production environment. We will have non-prod also. Why we will have non-prod, guys? Let me show you. Amazon is introducing a great freedom festival for the August 15th, right? We have freedom, this one day. So August 15th we have. So for that, they just introduced one offer. Okay, so they just introduced some offers, guys. So here, if they want to introduce this program, initially they are going to design this, right? So not yesterday, not day before yesterday. If you want to if you want to inform to the users, hey, we have great freedom festival sale is going on, like that, before 10 days or 15 days they are going to plan, right? They are not going to plan suddenly. That's why you can see when you open the application, you can see the interface, right? So this interface is saying we have like currently great freedom festival sale is going on. So they want to see some changes. This is one change, this is one change. Okay, as per the theme of the day, they are just doing some changes to the website. Right? They are doing some changes to the website. So when they are doing some changes to the website, don't you think they are directly going to do the changes on the production servers, guys? Do you think they'll directly do the changes on the production servers? Tell me, guys.
No.
This is a production server, right?
No.
For example, we all have experienced this COVID vaccination. So when scientists invented that COVID vaccination, did they directly apply it to the humans? No, right?
They will go trial part.
Correct. They will go for a testing phase, right? First, they will give it to the monkeys. First, before that, they will give it to the rats, then monkeys, then clinical tests will be there. Like they are going to choose some people based on the age groups. Like if we give it to children, how it will act. If we give it to middle-aged people, how it is going to react. We're going to give it to 1 minute, baby. Yes. Just give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. I'll be. What happened?
No.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Really, Chava? What like Chava?
No ice cream, no.
No ice cream, no peanuts.
Ice cream.
No cake,
Okay.
no chocolates,
No chocolates.
no sweets.
No sweets.
Sweet ఏమవుతుంది?
Peanut.
చాక్లెట్స్ అవి తింటే ఏమొస్తుంది? అదే తినేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? ఇప్పుడా?
Right. Okay. So, what we are discussing, guys, you forgot about it. Please help me.
Vaccination.
Vaccination. Yes, vaccination. Right. So first we will test it, guys. How it is behaving on senior citizens, how it is behaving on middle-aged people, how it is behaving on children. So first they will test it. They will do clinical tests. Okay. For this clinical test and all, they are going to choose some people and they are going to pay amount to the people and they are going to give vaccination to them and they will monitor it for 6 months and all, how it is reacting and all. They'll write down each and every changes of these people. Finally, they will introduce that vaccination to the public. Okay. So sorry. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Yes, yes, tell me. Just now I got approval, right? Just now he just entered into the building, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Right. Okay. So before doing anything, okay, so we will have a testing phase. So if I want to change the application, the whole application, I cannot directly change on the production server. First of all, I have to see if I'm changing this interface, how this is behaving, any challenges are there, any problem to my application, any problem to my website. So we have to check all these things. Where we can check all these things, I cannot do testings and all on the live environment, right? So for that, we need one environment that is called non-prod environment. So on the non-prod environment, first we'll do all the changes, whatever changes you want to implement. Those changes first we will implement on the non-prod environment, guys. Under non-prod environments, we have different environments like stage servers, test servers, dev servers, QA servers, UAT servers. UAT means user acceptance test. QA means quality assurance. Dev means developer servers. Test means test environment. Stage means like a pre-prod kind of thing. It's almost equal to a pre-prod. Okay, so there is a ranking, guys. Like the test will comes first, test servers, dev servers, then stage servers. Stage is nothing but next to the production server. In some organizations, even stage also will handle they are going to handle stage servers also very carefully, guys. Okay, and test servers, dev servers, and all on all these environments, first they will do testing, guys. If they are successful on all these environments, then only those changes will be implemented on the production environment. వస్తానర్జీ నాకు అప్రూవల్ వచ్చింది చూడు ఒకసారి తలుపు తీసి ఓకే ఓకే ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది నాకు అప్రూవల్ right. So first they are going to test on all these environments. They want to do this change, right? They want to just add this banner. So if they want to add this banner, first they will add this banner on the stage servers. They will check any problems are there. Then they'll add this banner on the test servers. First they will add this on dev, then test, then QA, then stage. Then finally, if there are no issues or if there are any issues, like in the vaccination, if we have any reactions, again they will modify the formula and all, right? Composition formula, everything they'll modify, and finally they are going to correct it. In the same way, if any challenges are there, first they will fix it. Finally, again and again they will test, and they will test until there are no errors, there are no issues and all. Final changes will be applied on the production environment. Final changes will be applied on the production environment. For this purpose, we will have non-prod environment. Shanmukh, is it mandatory to have all this stage, test, dev, QA, UAT? Shanmukh, do we have any applications without non-prod also? Yes. It's not mandatory to maintain the environments, guys. It depends on the environment. I have very small applications there, very small applications, which is not generating any revenue. Just naam ke vaste, it's just running. Okay. As per the contract, we have to make the application available. That's it. We are not getting any money. For that, why we need again all these non-prod servers? So depends upon the application criticality. We will have these servers. It's not mandatory to maintain the non-prod. Only for the safe side we will maintain. Okay. So for some critical applications are there, they are going to maintain all 6 environments for one application. They will have UAT, QA, dev, test, stage, and production also. If there is a non-critical application, they might have only test, stage, and production. Some other application, they might have dev, test, stage, and production. Some applications will have only stage and production. Some applications will have only test and production. So it depends upon the application. It's not like completely they should have all the non-prod environments. Okay. So non-prod environment. So what is database refresh activity, guys? Generally, users will be connected to the prod environment. If you are buying this iPhone, now you logged into this, and then once you logged in, then you will give the details and you will give the address, you will give the payment details and all, it will be stored in the database. But who will use non-prod servers, guys? Who will use non-prod servers? Who will use non-prod servers? No one will use, right? No applications are attached to non-prod servers. Then if I want to test, how can I test the production server into the non-prod, guys? I want to test some logic and all. I want to test some cases and all with the live data. How can I live data will be pushed to the production environment only. I don't have live data in the non-prod. So how we can get the live data to the non-prod servers? Can anyone give me a suggestion here?
Yeah, just
Take the backup
refresh.
from
Very good. Very good.
production
We
server.
have to take the backup of the production server, and we have to simply restore it into the non-prod server. That's it. We'll simply take the backup of production server. We'll simply restore it into the non-prod server. So when you take backup of your phone, if you're restoring in your laptop or if you're restoring in your friend's laptop, whatever it is, okay, you'll get the data right. In the same way, take the backup of the production database or restore it into the non-prod servers. This process is called database refresh activity. Depends upon the organization. These activities will be done for every week, every month, every quarter. Depends upon the on ad hoc basis, means whenever needed, ad hoc basis will be there. So like this database refresh activities also will do a DBA. We'll do these things also. Like in case of backup failures, restore failures, we have to check and fix it, guys. We have to create a jobs and maintenance plans. Job maintenance plans. These are some maintenance related tasks, guys. Job is also nothing but a maintenance related task. I'll tell you what is job and all. So these things also will be covered by DBS only. Configuring high availabilities. See, so many stars are there, right? This is very important. High availability. What is this high availability and all? Very good. So high availability is nothing but, say for example, you people are mostly you people are using 2 SIMs, right? Mostly you people are using 2 SIMs. Can I hide some fields? Then we restore non-prod environment. Jobby, we can do that, but using some custom scripts. But while restoring, it is not possible. But again, after restoring, it's possible. We can do that. I'll tell you. Okay. Yeah. So what is this high availability and all, guys? High availability. You people are using, the perfect example is most of you are using a dual SIMs. Most of you are using a dual SIMs. Okay, everyone will have 2 SIMs. Why we are using 2 SIMs, guys? Why we are using 2 SIMs? Earlier, like we used to get SIMs for free. Okay, and we used to get some extra balance also to talk. So we used to use the SIMs. Later, what happened due to some signal issues and all, we are bound to use 2 SIMs. Okay, we are bound to use 2 SIMs, guys. Later, nowadays, what is the problem? What is the problem, guys? Nowadays, having more than a SIM and having more than one account, you have to pay money regularly, right? Maintaining a SIM is nothing but, again, minimum to minimum 200 rupees, 220 rupees or 250 rupees plan you have to recharge every month. That too for 28 days. Monthly you are paying 250 rupees, means yearly how much you are paying? 2,500 rupees you are paying. So who are going to use 2 SIMs generally? Okay. So, but still, again, if you don't recharge, what will happen? After 1 month, after 1 week, they'll stop. Immediately they'll stop outgoing. After 1 week or 2 weeks, they'll stop incoming. After 1 month or 2 months, they will deallocate the number itself. So these are the challenges we have, right, nowadays. So, but still people are using 2 SIMs. Why? Because there are a lot of advantages. Like, for example, if we don't have signal for one SIM, we can route the calls to another SIM. We can use one SIM for calls. We can use one SIM for data where there is a better signal, proper signal and all. So keeping all these things in mind, people are using 2 SIMs. Means if you are not available in one SIM, you will be available in another SIM. If I'm trying to call you and that SIM doesn't have proper signal, the call will be routed to the next SIM. Right? Means you are increasing your availability, guys. High availability, making the application highly available. High availability is nothing but making the application highly available. How we are making the application highly available? How we are doing this, guys? How we are doing this? Can we achieve high availability using a single SIM? Tell me, can we achieve high availability using a single SIM? No, that is not possible. Okay, so there might be issue. If there is no balance, you don't get the calls. Or if there is no signal, you don't get the calls. So with a single SIM, I cannot achieve high availabilities, right? So what I have to do? I have to use 2 SIMs, right? In the same way, we have high availability concept in the SQL server, guys. So the servers that are using in the backend of this application, we cannot guarantee these servers will be 24/7 up and running, right? There might be any issue in the database server. So your application can be down. Any issue in the application server, application can be down. Any issue in the web server, application can be down. Any issue in the network, application can be down. Any disk issue, any issue, any OS issue, there might be some other issues and all. So there is a chance that your application can be down easily. You cannot believe the machines, right? Next second, are you going to give 100% guarantee? No doubt. Next session, next second, nothing will happen to my server. Can you give the guarantee like that? Next second, not next minute, next hour. Next second, nothing will happen to my database server. Can you give the guarantee? No, you cannot. So there is no guarantee. Imagine if you type Amazon.in and if it is down, are you going to come again to Amazon? You will check one time, you will check 2 times, 3 times also regularly while doing the shopping and all. It is down. Are you going to use Amazon? So there is a business loss to the best Jeff Bezos, right? There is a business loss. So that's why we'll maintain high availability with one. Don't think that this application is running with one database server in the back end. No, it is running with multiple database servers in the back end. Or multiple application servers, multiple web servers. If anyone is down, another server will be there to help us. You know, right? This dual role in the movies. Heroes, one hero is innocent, one hero is like very intelligent, brave and all. So if something happened to this innocent hero, this brave hero will replace the role, right? So this is how same guys. We'll maintain minimum 2 servers, guys, to manage like how we are going to use 2 SIMs for the high availability. For the high availability of data, we'll use minimum 2 database servers. If you are using minimum 2 database servers, you should transfer the data from one server to another server at a time. At a time, the application will be connected to the only one database server. So guys, don't think a lot of things we are discussing. No, very simple, very simple. We'll have a 2-month session to discuss all these things. Nothing to worry. Slowly we'll discuss. Again, I'm saying, I'm giving promise that we'll go slowly. As this is the initial class, you should know, right, what to learn, why to learn, where to learn, what kind of things we learn. So that's why I'm just giving little bit advanced things and all. But again, nothing to worry. Okay, I'll tell you. So this application at a time, it can connect to one database server. But what about other database server? How it will get the data? Right, I cannot push the data at a time to 2 database servers or multiple database servers. So even though you have 2 SIMs, at a time you will get call to only one SIM, right? Cannot get calls to 2 SIMs at a time, right? Not possible, right? In the same way, at a time, you will get requests to only one primary server. But what about the secondary servers? Okay, secondary servers, generally, we have to set up any of these techniques or solutions to synchronize the data. Okay, we'll set up any of these solutions to synchronize the data. So these are all called high availability techniques. Either we can use log shipping technique, which will help us to synchronize the data between primary server and secondary server, or we can use mirroring for the same. You can use replication for the same. You can use clustering for the same. You can use always on also for the same. Okay, so these are different high availability techniques which will help us to synchronize the data. So same data will be there. So every time who will take backups and restores, right? Instead of that, I'll enable the continuous synchronization using these techniques. No need to take backup and restores to another server. I'll enable continuous synchronization using these techniques. So continuously, whatever data is coming to the production servers, all the data will be continuously synchronized with the secondary servers. So if something goes wrong with the main production server, secondary server is already ready with the current data, I can simply make the secondary server up and running immediately. That's how we will use high availability concepts, guys. High availability, HA, disaster recovery, DR, HA and DR. Okay, so I'll show you, I'll tell you, I'll explain with the neat diagrams and all. So if you see here, okay, so this is the last batch diagrams that I'll generally use. I'll use Drive, guys, to explain the things and all. So it's not like I'll just simply explain the things and all. I'll take care of every topic, and I'll explain with the neat diagrams and all, guys. Okay, this batch 50. Yeah. So if you see here, these are the batch 50 diagrams. So each and every component live, I am going to pull it and I'm going to explain each and every component. See the high availabilities you can see. Okay, so how log shipping will work. This is your log shipping. There is the log shipping migration. This is migration. Yeah, how log shipping will work. So I only draw each and every diagram, guys. Manually, we'll pull the objects. Okay, and we are going to set up the things. It's not like downloaded diagrams and all. So each and every component I'll take and I'm going to explain with the diagrams, guys. Okay, so like how log shipping will work, how mirroring will work, how replication will work, how clustering will work, how your always on will work. Everything we'll discuss with the neat diagrams on that. How the data will be synchronized between the servers and all. Everything we are going to discuss, guys. Everything we are going to discuss. Okay. So these are all called HADR. As a DBA, you are responsible to maintain and to configure HADR also. Right, then of course, if any errors are there, we have to troubleshoot the errors, we have to fix the errors, we have to, in case if server is running slow, you have to tune the SQL server. So all these things will be discussed in this 2 months course, guys. Okay. So all these things, these are the regular DBA activities, these are the common DBA activities, guys. So apart from this, we'll discuss a lot of other things. Okay, these are the main things that generally we'll do as a DBA. So all these things will be discussed. Apart from that, extra concepts also will be discussed, guys. Those are all the normal duties and activities of the DBA, guys. So from this onwards, I will discuss later. Like later means let's yes, Jobby. So we'll discuss deadlocks as well. In the performance tuning, we'll discuss. Right. Okay. So just take a 10 minutes break, guys. Come back after 10 minutes. We'll discuss all these things. Okay. Like how to set up, how to practice the lab, and what is Baker series, what about certifications, how to handle doubts and exercises, how to prepare for the jobs, how much you can expect salary, how much salary you can expect for Indians, for US people, how much salary we can expect. Okay, so all these things, and again, in case of any doubts you have and all, you can just note it down and we'll discuss all those things. Just take a 10 minutes break. Okay, so we'll slowly, of course we are not discussing technical things, right? So that's why I'm giving 10 minutes break. Just take a 10 minutes break, or if you want me to continue, I can continue. Just let me know, guys. It will take 1 more hour from now. Just take a break, come back after 10 minutes, so we'll discuss. Okay, is that fine for you guys? Is that okay?
Yes, okay, thank you.
Yeah, just take a 10 minutes break, guys. I'll be there here only, so I'll be mute, guys. Okay, yeah, take a 10 minutes break and come back, guys. We'll discuss all these things. అరే చిన్న వచ్చినా డాడీ ఇంకోటి కాల్ చేసి ఇంకొక 1 hour లో వస్తాను అన్నాడు మరి ఏం మాట్లాడతావా కాల్ చేసి Guys, can you hear me?
Easier option, which was straighter. So,
But nobody
yeah.
treated umpires.
Right, okay.
and the umpiring spinners because he was not.
They are meeting. Just 1 minute, just 1 minute. Realme RMX, who is that? Realme RMX 70. Just let me know your name. 1 minute, yes, just 1 minute. Hello. Hello. Lakshmi. Hello. Class lo Lakshmi. Class lo. Urgent సరే సరే నేను మాట్లాడుతాను ఇది అయిపోయింది అది ఒక అరగంటలో అయిపోయిందా మాట్లాడు Right. Okay. So Realme RMX 371. Yeah, I'm back, guys. Realme RMX 3710. Can you please confirm your name? I'll rename it for you. Yes, JP class videos will be shared. Yes, all the videos will be shared. Once you confirm, of course, initial videos I'll share. Once you confirm also, I'll share the videos. Right. Okay. So guys, can you hear me? Please confirm.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So yes, let's go to this and yes, SQL preparation. Yes. Right. So we just discussed all these 3 points. Course duration will be as we are planning for SQL DBA and Azure SQL DBA. So the duration will be 3 months, guys. Okay. We are planning for SQL DBA and Azure SQL DBA. The duration will be 3 months. Okay. So 2 months we'll discuss complete SQL Server DBA. We are going to discuss 2 months complete SQL DBA. So as you know, SQL DBA classes will be on weekends. Okay. Saturdays and Sundays. Morning 7 to 9:30, which is fixed, and evening 7 to 9:30, and evening also same 7 to 9:30 for Indians. Okay, for US people it will be Friday night and Saturday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning, guys. So timings will be 9:30 to 9:30 p.m. to night 12 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. to afternoon 12 p.m. 9:30 a.m. to afternoon 12 p.m. only on Saturday evening, Saturday morning, Friday evening, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning. Only these 4 sessions for US people. Okay, for Indians, Saturday and Sundays morning 7 to 9:30, evening 7 to 9:30 with 15 minutes break in every session. Morning 15 minutes break, 15 minutes break. So like this, we connect for 8 weekends. 8 weekends on an average, we'll connect for 8 weekends for SQL DBA. 8 weekends means every weekend will cover. On an average, will cover 10 hours. Okay, so which will be close to 75 to 80 hours. Okay, with breaks 75 to 80 hours. We are going to more than enough, guys. I am sure it's a promise, or else it's a bet. Go to any trainer SQL DBA, ask the duration of the classes. Just ask him how much is the duration. Most of the people are giving training for 25 to 30 hours. The same we are going to cover 80 hours, means 3 times more we are going to cover. How come? Only HADR concepts I'll cover 25 hours. Other trainers, all concepts are covering in 25 hours, but I'll take 25 hours to cover HADR concepts. Everything is very clear with very basic, with very like basic knowledge onwards. I'll tell you what is operating system, what is RAM, what is storage, what is ROM, everything from that layer onwards. I'm going to share the knowledge, guys. So from very basics onwards, we are going to discuss. Okay, so we'll spend more time in every topic. Every topic we'll discuss. Theory first we'll discuss, then I'll show you the demo of the topic. Then I'm going to give you some interview questions on the topic. Then we are going to fix some errors, some basic errors on the topic. Then I'll give you some assignments on the topic. Every topic, these 5 we are going to follow. Theory, demo, discussion, assignments, and some common interview questions, and some common troubleshooting steps. For every topic, we'll cover all these things, guys. Okay, so it's not like I can say, guys, seriously, since 6-7 years I'm teaching this. So I never, even though this is a weekend batch, I never compromise in terms of like subject in terms of topics. So definitely, whatever I want to convey, I will convey, guys. I'll check after class. I'll check myself. Okay, everything is covered or not. If not covered, again I'll add extra point in the next session. So that will be. I'm not a guy that okay I have to complete this batch as much as early so that I can start next batch. No, I hope you can watch. You watch the recordings and all my previous recordings. Completely, it's a passion to me. Training is a passion to me, guys. So I never compromised in that. So definitely, we are going to learn 3 times more when compared to other DBA trainers, guys. That's I'm sure about it. Right. So these are the timings, guys. These are the timings and all we are going to cover the SQL Server classes. Course duration as discussed, 2 months for SQL DBA. Once this is done, Azure SQL DBA will start, and this will be daily Monday to Friday, evening 7 to 8:30, guys. Monday to Friday, evening 7 to 8:30. Okay. Once SQL DB is completed, after 2 months, we'll start Azure SQL DBA. This will be for 1 month, every Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, we'll connect every day, Monday to Friday. Weekdays, it will be 7 to 8:30 p.m. Okay. 7 to 8:30 p.m. we are going to connect, guys. Right. So this is about your SQL DB and Azure SQL DB. Total duration will be 3 months, guys. Total duration will be 3 months and more than 100 hours. 100 hours plus we are going to cover, including Azure SQL DBA. SQL DBA 80 hours or 70 hours. Azure SQL DBA 25 to 30 hours. Total, it will be like 100 plus hours we are going to cover. Okay. Again, I'm very sure about it. You can check with other trainers how much they are covering. Okay, for SQL DBA, including Azure SQL DBA. Right. And who can learn this course? Anyone who completed graduation or diploma is fine. Diploma, with diploma also, you are able to get the jobs, guys. So even though if anyone is having diploma, any stream you are, even they are a non-technical background, MBA, pharmacy, agriculture, no problem, guys. Any stream you are. So no challenge. Only thing is whether you are able to understand the things or not. But I'll help you to understand the things, guys. Okay, nothing to worry about the subject. That is my responsibility. Okay, so you just worry about the job. Practice it, practice it, practice it. Again, I'm saying, guys, it's not easy to get the job. Okay, if you joined my sessions or some other sessions, it's not like that you joined some sessions, you paid some amount. Okay, so you are going to get the job. Not like that. Practice is important, guys. If I'm teaching for 1 hour, you have to practice for 2-3 hours. We have time, Monday to Friday, we have time. I'll immediately try to share the recordings once the class is completed. Spend your time. At least 4-5 hours you have to spend, guys, a day. A weekday, at least 4-5 hours if you spend. Definitely, guys, believe me, after 2 months, okay, when you upload the resume, by your own, you can crack the interviews. Again, someone asks, are you going to give you the interview support and all? So again, I'm saying, guys, believe me, after 2 months, you ask me that question. After 2 months, you just ask me that question. Are you going to give me the interview support or not? Why? Because my main thing is like subject, guys. Other trainers, their main goal is like proxies and all, but I'm not like that. First, I'll help you to learn the things. If you are comfortable, you can try by your own. You get the job, you'll try, you'll get the job by your own. So that there is a satisfaction, you can at least, okay, you can survive with that job, guys, as you know, a lot of subject and all. So it's not like, okay, 10-15 hours, chalo, oh, this is SQL server, this is SSMS, this is the database, okay, this is the table, that's it, completed. Chalo, next week I'll prepare the resume. Day after next week we'll go for jobs. What is the use? How much, like how quickly you went into the organization, that much quickly will come out, guys. I'm sure about it. And what is the problem with that? Your PF account will be created. If your PF account is created, it will create a problems for future, guys. Not 1-2 years, lifelong your PF account will create a problems. So don't be hurry. Learn the things first. Most of the people are doing the same mistake. Simply they are coming, they are sitting and they are applying for proxies and they are going. See, without subject, if you go to proxies, out of 100 applicants, only 10-15 people are going to be succeeded. Nowadays, everything becomes again working back to work from office. So sometimes you don't get even support also properly. And if you go to any offline support and if you are planning for any support also, they are also going to office. How come they can support? Due to Corona, till today, till 2 months back, people are going to give support at least. Now no one is there. Everyone is going to office. At least 3 days a week they are going to office. How will you get the support? So why like that? If you learn the SQL Server subject completely, nothing to worry. You can try by your own. You can do the work also by your own. As it is exact organizational replica I'll set up, guys. It's not like, see, other trainers, most of the trainers, okay, I'm bet about this, they'll install SQL Server in the local laptops and they'll show you this, that. But in the organization, it will be not like that, guys. You will have servers. You have to work with the servers. You have to work with the virtual machines. See, this is our environment. This is batch 48 servers. This is batch 50 servers, guys. Batch 50 servers. We'll create virtual machines. We'll install Windows Server operating systems like organization. We'll create RDP connections. We'll connect to the server remotely. We are going to execute the queries. We are going to do all the things like organizational setup. As it is complete replica, we are going to configure in our laptops. And if you are following my classes, and you are also able to configure the same kind of replica in your classes also, in your laptop also. So once if you are practicing on the real-time kind of servers, definitely you will get some confidence, right? You can able to survive, you can get the job by your own. You can, initially you might spend some extra money, but it will give you a confidence. That confidence will give you a job. Okay, and you can save money in terms of interview, proxy and all. You can save money in terms of support and all. I'm very sure about it. Complete as it is organizational replica, we are going to practice, guys. So you don't feel a difference. Okay, I practice like this, but in the organization it will be a complete different. Nothing. Don't feel a difference. Only names are going to be different. See the names. Can you understand this name? Can you understand? Can anyone understand this name? Can anyone decrypt this name? Try it, guys. Try it. Can anyone decrypt this name? Try it. Just try it. Try to decrypt this name. INSTHYDDB012. Try to decrypt this name. Yes.
Hyderabad database 01 database 01 production. Yeah.
Very good. That's it. That's it. This is how in the organization will make the server names, guys. This is how the server names will be in the organization. That much ground level I'll take care of it. This is the application name Instagram. This is the data center name Hyderabad. This is the database server. Why? Because we have a lot of servers are there, right? We have database servers, we have application servers, we have web servers. So how can we identify whether this server is database server or not? We'll add DB. If your application server will add app. If it is web server, we'll add WB. So like this, I'm going to take care of it, guys. Kind of an organizational replica. DB. Which one it is? 01 server. What is this P? Production servers. How to identify whether they survive? Because while touching the servers, you should know on production servers, you cannot do some things. You should know, you should be able to identify, okay, what is this server, whether production or non-production. So in every organization, they will follow some nomenclature. So you should know, you should understand that nomenclature. So this is for second server, secondary server, Instagram application, New York data center, DB server, and which is second server, secondary server, and which is P production servers. That kind of things we are going to cover, guys. As it is organizational setup, we are going to do. With that ground level, I am going to give you the basement on also. Nothing to worry about the real time. Complete classes are real time. If you still don't believe Shanmukh, how can I believe you with the first class? No issues. Go to YouTube, type SOSE University, Society of Software Engineers. Okay, so you can check there itself. I have uploaded some videos of previous batches, batch 50. Okay, SOSE University, SOSE University. Go to playlist section. This is our channel with the black, okay, and with the 3 colors, tricolors. And you can see here playlists. And here you can see batch 50 playlists. See, don't think as you can see 48 videos, all videos are uploaded. No, I don't upload all the videos, but you can see at least 15 to 20 videos. I'm not giving 1-2 classes, guys. 15 to 20 videos I'll upload. Okay, so it will be like you'll get to know like only not 1 or 2 topics. I'll concentrate more. Every topic I'll treat the same, guys. Okay, until the students are going to pay the fee, I'll concentrate. Then later, I'm not going to skip the things. So it will be like this. You can see here. This is batch 50 playlist. This is batch 49. You can see starting new batch. This is batch 49 playlist. SQL DBA batch 49. This is batch 48 playlist. You can see batch 47, batch 46. You can see, guys. Any batch you can see. Okay, so I'm going to concentrate more on basics level onwards, guys. So nothing to worry about the subject that I'm going to take care of it. And don't worry whether there will be a future for this or not. There will be a future, guys. Learn as that's why I have added till last class. Generally, I use it to take SQL DBA only. But why I have added, if you pay little extra, Azure also is very important, guys. Definitely, you are going to jump. Generally, SQL Server, SQL DBS will love Azure. Okay, why? Because Azure will be very close to SQL Server environment, guys. So you love Azure. Just check the environment and it will be very nice, guys. Once you are good in Azure, you can easily learn AWS also. That's not an issue. So that's why we are introducing Azure also. So nothing to worry. Database, any application without database, no application can survive. Database means SQL Server will play a major role, guys. But again, if you feel later other technologies will take over, but if you are good in SQL Server, other technologies, other database technologies, you can learn easily. Okay, you can learn easily. And why I'm stressing SQL Server is the easiest technology to jump into the IT, guys. I'm very sure about it. If you go to any technology, you have to learn at least 2-3 technologies you have to learn. For SQL DBA, I'm sure with SQL DBA also you can get the job. With a single SQL DBA technology, you can get the job. If you go to Oracle, you have to learn Linux as well. But Windows already have hands-on experience. You are managing your local laptop. But here you no need to learn, you no need to concentrate on the operating system. You can simply learn the tool. I'm very sure with SQL DB also you'll get the job. But why we are introducing Azure in future? Azure is also important. Again, you might get time or you might not get time. Time should be there, money should be there, and you have to spend extra money if you're going to for separate classes and all. So if you learn both, then you can try for the SQL DB and Azure SQL DB jobs also. Your opportunities will be increased, guys. That's how. But again, with SQL DB also, you can just step into IT. Later, which technology you love, you can just learn that particular technology, guys. But SQL DB is the easiest technology. I feel SQL DB is the easiest technology to jump into IT. Right? So this is how it is going to work, guys. Where is the notepad? Yeah. So course duration as discussed, it will be 3 months altogether, guys. Who can learn this course? Everyone, like with degree, diploma. Okay, you can learn this course with any background. You can learn this course, guys. How to practice? I'll give you the recording sessions. I'll give you the softwares. Just follow me, follow the recordings. Okay, just whatever we just practiced in the classes, whatever we just gone through in the classes, follow the recordings, and you can just practice the things, guys. Okay, this is how it will work. Very good. This is how it will work, guys. So practice is very important, guys. Whatever, see, again, I'm saying, guys, in your hand, 10 lakhs package job is there. Already a salary is there in your hand. If you are practicing, that 10 lakhs will be credited to your account. Very simple. Very simple. Every batch I'll tell this point only. Whatever gone till now, till today, it's okay, guys. No issues. Don't worry that I don't have time, I don't have age and all. Nothing. I know personal, this is my personal experience. One of my student, 48 years, she got the job. It's not I'm criticizing her. You have to take this as a it's a motivational thing, guys. 48 years. Do you think general IT retirement age is 45 to 50 years? 48 years she got the job. I helped her. So there is no age bar. Okay, only 30, below 30 or 25 or 27, 32. No age bar. You want to step up. You want to change whatever you are doing. Currently, people are working in some non-technical jobs. You're working for 10,000. You're working for 15,000. You're working for 20,000. You are doing hard work. You're doing hard work. Very good. You're doing the hard work daily, 7 to 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours with the traveling. 15 minutes, please. Dates.
Yes, dates.
Okay.
Mommy kissed the
Yes. Okay. So you're working for 8 hours to 10 hours, guys. With the traveling, you're working for 12 hours. Practice for 4 hours, guys. You can change your life. Just practice for 4 hours. If you practice for 4 to 5 hours, that's it, guys. Just 2-3 months. Just 2-3 months. If you practice like this, you can simply, okay, get the job. And seriously, I'm saying, guys, every batch I'll tell these points in the initial classes. Every batch I'll tell these points. But again, some people will follow, some people won't follow. Depends upon your wish. Okay. So again, I'm saying, just give me a moment, give me a minute, guys. This is true. Amedi. Batlar bata kilida. ఒక చాలు ఓకేనా అందులో పెక్కుంటది పడేసే ఓకేనా తినేసి పెక్కి పడేసే ఓకేనా పెక్కి మింగికు right. Okay, so again, guys, just give 2 months of your time. I can say, like, disappear for 2 months from your contacts, guys. Just disappear for 2 months. Just learn this technology for 2 months. Seriously, just learn the technology. After SQL DBA, you can upload your resume. No need to wait until Azure SQL DBA is going to complete. Just practice. You love the subject. You got a new girlfriend, guys. Imagine if anyone got a new girlfriend, what they are going to do? They are going to do chatting till night 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 early morning. Imagine this is your new girlfriend, guys. Just spend time till night 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just concentrate on the subject. Forget about the job. Seriously, I'm saying, just concentrate on the subject, guys. If you are concentrating on the subject, automatically 2-3 offers will be there in your hand. Automatically 2-3 offers will be there in your hand. Again, I'm saying, I'm very sure about it. Cab drivers got the job. Cab driver. He's a cab driver. One of my students is a cab driver. He got the job. He settled as a SQL DBA. If they are achieving, why can't you? And you have seen a lot of cases. Many of your friends, those who don't have subject, they are doing job. They are earning 10 lakhs per year. You know that. They are your live examples, and you are better than them. So you feel like, how come he got the job? If he got the job, why can't you? So definitely practice, only practice. No trainer will tell you, no trainer will stress you to practice, guys. Again, I'm saying, see, IT job is not a simple job, guys. Lot of politics will be there, lot of headaches will be there. Okay, but still, guys, why you want to jump into IT? Because you can earn some extra money, right? And you will get some dignity and all at your work. So this is how, guys. So if you want that kind of life, definitely at least 2 months, just 2 months, 27 years gone, 28 years gone. don't know how they are completed, 30 years completed. Just spend 2 months, 1% of your raise or 0.1% of your raise. Just spend 2 months, guys. I'm very sure about it. Okay, so never lose confidence, guys. Confidence is the main thing. Again, we are going to cover technology with a confidence in this training. So you should be very confident. When you will get confident, guys, when you will get confidence, if you are practicing daily whatever we are discussing. Okay, so that's how you have to plan, guys. So lab setup and all prerequisites for setting up the lab. Generally, we are going to use 8 GB laptop RAM. Okay, so 8 GB laptop RAM is enough, guys. Minimum 8 GB is enough, but it's not mandatory initially. Initially, you can practice 4 GB also, but we'll start advanced concepts like HADR concepts and all. So for that, we need at least 8 GB RAM. Okay, still, if you don't have 8 GB RAM, you can buy extra 4 GB RAM. It will be like some sales are going on, freedom sales are going on. You have to simply spend 800 to 1600. If you go for 4 GB, 800 will be there. In US, it will be $10 kind of thing, $10 to $15. If you go for 8 GB RAM, you have to spend 1600, guys. Okay, 1600 hardly. That's it. Crucial, you will get Crucial with 1600. I can see Crucial RAM is there, and while buying the RAM, just let me know, guys. There are different types of RAM like DDR3, DDR4, depends upon the age of your laptop. You can see here, okay, right click on the taskbar. You can just go to task manager and you can go to performance and you can see here memory and you can see what kind of RAM it is. Okay, either DDR3 or DDR4, you can see here, guys. Somewhere it will be there. It's not showing here. For some of you, yeah, for some of it will show you like this, guys. Please be muted. Please be muted. We don't have questions, please. Yeah, yo. Okay. Yeah. So you can see here, guys. You can see the RAM here, either DDR3 or DDR4. You can see the RAM size and all here, guys. Okay. So just check it. If not, there is a small application called CPU Z. You can install this CPU Z application. So there also you can see this is a very small application. You can just Google it. Download CPU Z. You can just download this application. So you can see how many slots are there in your laptop. What is the RAM? Okay, you can see here, right? Main board, memory. See, I'm using DDR4 RAM. And if you go to SPD, you can see each RAM slot. Generally, in every laptop, 2 slots will be there. This is slot 1, which is 8 GB. And you can choose slot 2 also, 8 GB. I'm using 16 GB RAM. Okay, so you can see like this, install CPU Z application, CPU Z. So you can just install very small application. You can use this application and you can see how many slots are there, whether you're using DDR3 or DDR4. DDR4 means latest laptops will use DDR4. 4 or 5 years old laptops will have DDR3 RAMs, guys. That is very simple technique. If your laptop is more than 4 or 5 years old, you might have been used DDR3. If it is 2 years, 3 years old, you can see DDR4 RAMs. Okay. So initially 4 GB is enough, guys, but later you can just add 4 more GB or 8 more GB. If you can spend 8 more GB, total it will be 12 GB. So more than enough to practice the things, guys. More than enough. Okay. So everything softwares and all I'm going to share, guys. So nothing to worry about the softwares. I'll share the notes. Every topic I'll share the notes, and also nothing to worry about the softwares and notes I'm going to share. Completely, you will get a Windows Server softwares, Windows Server, SQL Server latest versions we are going to discuss. SQL Server 2022, which is the latest version. Last year it was released. SQL Server 2022, we will practice everything on latest versions only, 2019 and 2022. Notes also I'm going to share once the class is complete. Notes also I'm going to share. We are going to use the same meeting link for now. Later it will be changed. I'll update you when it will be changed and all. So for now, you can use the same meeting link to connect to the sessions, guys. Every session as discussed will be recorded and will be shared with you guys. So doubts and exercises. Every doubt is a precious doubt for me. I don't think, okay, this guy is asking irrelevant doubt and all. No, a doubt is a doubt. So there is nothing like simple doubt, silly doubt and all. You are good in your environment. If I ask a very small question, the electronic side, so you will laugh. That's okay. I don't know, right? I'm asking. In the same way, if you are asking about a new doubt in the new technology, nothing to hesitate to ask, guys. Again, there is no simple and silly doubt. You don't ask for time pass, right? You want to know something. So nothing to worry about the doubts and all. Whatever it is, simple, silly, anything. Don't hesitate. Okay, others will laugh. We also don't know about your sector. So don't hesitate to ask the doubts. Whatever it is, Shanmukh, what is operating system? I can tell you. Shanmukh, what is disk? What is RAM? I can tell you. What is there in that? You don't know. You are coming from non-technical background. You don't know how it is going to work. That's okay. We can discuss. That's not an issue. And one more thing, I'm going to give you the exercises for each and every class. Exercises will help you to increase your Googling skills. Exercises will help you to increase your searching skills. Why? Because as a professional, you are going to try. With 4 years, 5 years experience, you are going to try. You should know how to use the Google properly. So my exercises will help you to increase your Googling skills or searching skills, guys. And it will help you to clear some interviews. Some interview questions I'll give you as an exercise, guys. So you have to complete. If you are not completing exercises, nothing. You are going to lose that particular answer and all. So you don't know what's going on. So every topic I'll give you some exercises, guys. Complete the exercises. Speaker series. In every batch, I'll welcome 5 people from different fields. 5 people. So up to 5 people I'm going to welcome, guys. Who are those? One technical manager will be there. One HR manager will be there. One lead will be there. 2 previous batch students will be there. All these 5 people will come. They will share their experiences. Manager, how they are going to scrutinize the resume. What kind of things they are going to look into it. What they will do in case if the person is a fake. What kind of support they will give. How they are going to handle the fake people. Lead, same, how the work will be done. Okay, what kind of things we have to take in the organization. HR manager, HR related queries and all will be discussed by HR manager. There will be a 1 or 2 sessions related to the HR. Who is giving, guys? Tell me any trainer who is giving these kind of opportunities. And 2 students from previous batches, how they cracked the interviews, what challenges they faced, how the work is, how they are able to survive now. All these things will be discussed by 2 students, guys. Okay. So achievers, we call the achievers in previous batches. They are going to come and they are going to give you the lecture. So make sure you will be an achiever for the next batch. Make sure you are the speaker for the next batch, guys. Definitely you are practicing with me. Definitely you will become a speaker for my next batch. Okay. So you should be like, you can motivate others also. All ready to HR administration work. Dhananjay, what is this? All ready to HR administration work. I didn't get you, Dhananjay. What is that?
Sir.
What
Hello?
is that? Yes, Dhananjay. What is
Yes,
that?
sir. Already HR administration working, sir. Already
Okay.
company.
You are working as an HR administration.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
no problem, Dhananjay. So I am saying while going, you can be in mute. So I am saying while going, you will have some HR related queries. Okay, like how HRs are going to scrutinize the resumes, how they are going to filter the resumes, what kind of keywords they will look into the resumes, how they are going to handle PF accounts and all. Okay, so all these doubts will be there, right? So for this, I am taking one extra session, HR session. I'm just adding, guys. Okay, so that is about your HR session. Azure SQL DBA, again, as discussed, it's good to have Azure SQL DBA knowledge also. In future, definitely it's going to help you out. So it's not mandatory, but again, it's good to have. I'm very sure if you are going to miss now, later you have to spend some extra money to learn the same Azure SQL DBA. Certifications, if you are practicing regularly with us, with the classes, you can achieve, but again, for clearing certifications, you need at least 1 year real-time experience. At least 1 year real-time experience will be my best suggestion. You will get some dumps and all, but again, at least 1 year certification experience. I mean, real-time experience will be. But still, if you need any certification help, I can do that. Okay, I can do that. I can help you to clear the certifications also. We have all kinds of support. Okay, from training to till placement, every support is there with us, including certifications also. We have different certifications like AZ 900.
What is the name of that certification?
AZ 900, DP 300. So AZ 900 basics, DP 300. DP means data protection. Okay, which will be helpful for the DBAs. Earlier we used to have 40, 465, 466 for on-prem servers. Okay, but now the on-prem certifications are retired. There are no on-prem certifications. All are cloud certifications only now. So DP 300 includes your on-prem SQL DBA as well as your Azure SQL DBA also. DP data protection 300 guys. Okay, so these certifications are important for us as a DBA. These certifications are important. Good to have certifications so that you will get extra salary, you will get extra opportunities and all. It's good to have. Otherwise, you can do one thing. Okay, no need to wait until you are going to get the production support job. The production support is nothing but everything what we are discussing is completely production support only. Yes, I do provide production support as well. Okay. So it's good to have certification so that your resume will be filtered, and the two clients will pay extra money to the certified DBS. Client will pay extra money to the certified DBS. So the companies also will give first preference to the certifications, guys. But it's not mandatory. Again, Shalini, do I need to pay extra? Do I need to invest extra money on that? Not mandatory. But again, it's good to have. It's a desired skill, not a required skill. Okay. Any questions on certifications?
AZ means Azure.
AZ means Azure. Correct. Yes.
Okay. So both of this certificate will get after clearing the exam.
Correct. This you have a separate exam. For this you have to separate exam. Okay. If you AZ is a kind of basics. Okay. DP is a kind of advanced. Could you please
This
tell me?
certification from Microsoft.
Yes, from Microsoft. From Microsoft you will get. So guys, generally for AZ, generally for Indians, AZ paper cost for Microsoft itself, you have to pay something like 4,000. AZ 900 paper cost. Okay, I guess you have to pay this application. AZ 900. I guess you have to pay 4,000 Indian rupees, $165 US, I guess. Okay, and check this Microsoft site itself. And DP 300 also same, $165 guys. Okay, this is just okay, forget about it. This is training, guys. This is training. Don't think this is certification amount. This is training amount 419, but nothing. You will get some video recordings on that. So I guess it will be like this is Udemy. Okay, Udemy. So Udemy is not going to help us. Okay, see Microsoft. Let me check in the Microsoft the cost of AZ. So in US it will be like $165 guys. In Indian currency it will be 4,000 I guess. Previously it was cost about 4,3696. Okay, some vouchers also will be there. Yeah. So if you want to clear, you have to spend 4,000 rupees. Okay, but it's double to 792 when I try to book the appointment. Okay, something like this. Okay. Fine, no issue. So if you want to clear, you have to spend. If you want to clear by your own, you have to spend 4,000 to 5,000. If you need any support, generally it will be doubled, guys. Okay.
So this is the Azure certification. What about a Microsoft SQL Server DB?
Microsoft, that's what. See, what happened is up to 2021, Microsoft is going to provide 465, 466. These are the paper codes, guys. For SQL DBS, on-prem SQL DBS. Okay, so on-prem SQL DBS, these are the paper codes 4465, 4466. So in 2021, on-prem certifications are expired, retired, guys. Microsoft nowhere it is supporting on-prem certifications now. Okay, it's nowhere now supporting on-prem certifications. Right, yeah. Thank you, Javed. So let me check the here it is $165 if you are clearing by your own. So let me India, 4,800. Okay. So if you are clearing by your own, if you need any other support and all, they use it to charge double, guys. Okay, they'll help you to clear your certification. So if you need any other certification related to like certification help and all, let me know. I can help you. That's not an issue. Right. So what happened? 2021 onwards, the on-prem certifications are retired. Microsoft on-prem certifications are retired. Then they introduced this Azure certification. Azure certification is also for Microsoft only. Okay, so Microsoft only, you will be Microsoft certified DBA. For that, you need Either Azure DP300 is important. DP300 includes on-prem and Azure SQL DBA. DP300 includes on-prem and Azure SQL DBA. So if you complete
What is on-prem?
On-prem means very simple. So you will cook in your home, right? Generally, or you don't cook?
Yeah.
You will cook, right? So if we are cooking for ourselves, that is on-prem. We are only going to prepare everything, and we are only going to create servers. We are going to install Windows servers. We are going to install SQL servers. We are going to take care of all the things that will be, the servers will be in our control, in our data centers. That is called on-premises. On-premises. Okay. If you are ordering food in Zomato, you are ordering food in Swiggy, or you are buying food outside, they are going to prepare food for you based on your requirements. You might order biryani, you might order some dish, you might order some other what I can say, sweets or ice cream, whatever you need. For that only you will pay the money, right? If you want to order biryani, in case if we are preparing, we have to buy all the items and we have to prepare. But if you are buying biryani outside, they'll buy all the items, they'll prepare a biryani for you, you'll simply buy biryani. But in that biryani cost, he's going to add gas, he's going to add recipes, he is going to add that whatever ingredients are there, every charge is going to add, right? Azure means Microsoft will prepare everything. The environment will be ready by Microsoft, servers will be ready by Microsoft, servers will be created by Microsoft, it will be maintained in the Microsoft data centers. Whatever service you need, you can simply buy that service. That is called Azure Cloud. Either it is Azure, either it is AWS, either it is a GCP, Google Cloud, whatever it is. If you are preparing your own environment, that is on-premises. If you are buying services from the cloud, that is your Azure or AWS or Google Cloud, GCP, guys. Is this clear? Azure and on-premises difference. Okay, so if you go with the Azure, in case if you go with the Azure, they are going to create a server for you. If you want server, they will give you a server for you. You can simply install SQL Server. Or if you need, no, I don't want Windows Server, I don't want SQL Server, I need just a database. You can simply buy the database. You don't need to buy Windows Server licensing. You don't need to buy SQL Server licensing. You don't need to buy a disk. You don't need to buy a network. You don't need to buy network NICs, network interface cards. You don't need to buy routers. You don't need to buy cooling system. You don't need to buy power. Everything will be supplied by the Microsoft, and simply you are going to buy the database. Everything will be, the cost will be included in the database cost, guys. So everything is ready. You have to simply buy that product. That's it. That is all about your Azure, guys. Is this clear, everyone? Difference between on-premises and Azure?
Yes, it is 466 and 465.
Those are on-premises paper codes. Paper
Okay,
codes. How we
means,
have DP300 is a paper code, right? So on-premises paper codes are like, there is a code for every paper. So 466 is one code, 465.
it means kind of weightage.
Correct. Not weightage, just a code. Just it's a code. How DP300 is a code. 465, 466 is a code to easily identify the paper.
All right.
Yeah. Guys, any questions, any doubts till now, please? Right. Okay. So that is all about your certification. Any questions? No, right? Yes, I covered this.
Security, SQL security.
Security I'll cover. Yes, I'll cover. It's very important. SQL security I'll cover. Like giving permissions on databases, giving permissions on tables, orphan users, handling and checking orphan users, fixing orphan users, server roles, database roles. Everything will be covered in the security.
Encryption?
Encryption also will be covered. Yes.
Okay.
Performance tuning.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
Database optimization, yeah, performance tuning.
Optimization, performance tuning will be covered, but not advanced level. Why? Because up to 5 years, how much you need, that much I'll tell you. If you need advanced performance tuning, you need at least 1 year, 2 years real-time experience. Otherwise, you cannot understand anything. And that too, to clear the interviews, to manage the work up to 5 years, how much performance tuning is needed, I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover CPU spikes, I'm going to cover memory spikes, I'm going to cover blockings, deadlocks, what else? execution plans, I'm going to cover this one. Fragmentation, I'll cover update statistics, I'll cover indexes. Okay, so these are the main components in the performance tuning, guys. But up to 4-5 years of experience level of interviews and work. If you need more, there is a separate course called Advanced Performance Tuning. Again, that is a 2 months course, so that you have to join, guys. That is separate.
Hello.
Yes, yes, please.
Yes. Any other time for Azure SQL DBA course?
Any other time that is not possible. And no, as of now, that was fixed. Let's see. Depends upon the student count, students. What I can say, they are going to. I'll ask students if they are asking for some other window. For 1-2 people, I cannot change. In case if you have more people there, they are looking for a specific window. I'll try to arrange that window. Okay. As of now, it's fixed. Let's see. Based on the students' opinion, we'll go ahead.
Okay. Actually, this times I was in office.
Okay. I got your point. Let's see. We can settle down. Okay, that's not an issue.
Okay. Thank you.
Can we use on-prem terms in real? Yes, Charan, you can use on-prem. Yeah, you can use. We'll call it as on-prem only. The organization also will call it as on-prem. Right. Any other guy? I hope I covered the questions. Could you please tell me what is the cost of certification? Do you provide production support? Okay, I hope I covered the certification. Okay, done. Right. This is all about your certification, guys. Job preparation again. What we have to do after the course will be covered in the last class. How to get the job, how to build this career after getting the job. Like right? Just subscribe to our channel. Initially, few classes will be uploaded in our channel. We'll create batch 51 playlist today. Whatever we discuss now, I'll upload the batch 51 under batch 51 playlist. So you can just subscribe to the channel, guys, and you can just enable the notifications. Whenever I uploaded a video, you will get the notification so that you can watch immediately. No need to wait for my notification. I don't inform again. I just share the videos, guys. Please check it. I don't inform. Subscribe to our channel. Whenever I uploaded the video, you'll get the notification on your phone. Okay, you can directly go on your classes initially. Later, what I'll do, I'll create a Google Drive account. I'll upload all the files in the Google Drive. I'll give you the access. While giving the access, we can inform to the users using the email option. So when I shared any video, you'll get an email, guys. So you'll get the email notification. You can watch the recordings, other classes, and all. Lifetime access will be there for the recordings. Not 1 year, 2 years, and all. Lifetime access will be there. So whenever you want, you can just go and come back again, and you can watch the videos from the Google Drive, guys. That is all about your recordings and all. So filling the Google form, I'll give you the form, guys. Please make sure you fill the form. Why? Because I'm not sure whether how many of you are having my contact information, but this form is very important. Copy. I'm going to paste this in the chart. Please, it's mandatory so that I can share the recordings. Please provide your Gmail IDs and your mobile numbers and your country. Okay, and your okay, very good. And you can okay. So you can just fill this form, guys. Now itself you can fill. Okay, so I hope if you have my number, if you don't have my number, so this is the number, guys. Where is this? This is my number, guys. +91 is my country code. This is my number +91 9902590140. Right. So comes to this salary package, how much we can expect for 4 years, 5 years, how much we can expect. Generally, in the India, your experience years, number of years into 2 lakhs, you can expect, guys. 2 to 2.5 lakhs. You can expect per year 2 to 2.5 lakhs. If you put 3 years experience, you can expect anything between 6 to 7 lakhs, max 6 to 7 lakhs. You can ask 8 lakhs also, but again, first we need opportunity, right? Then we can go ahead for a higher salary and all. First we need a job. Okay, we need an opportunity. So anything you can ask, anything between 6 to 7 lakhs. 4 years, you can ask anything between 8 to 10 lakhs. I know one of our student, she got 14 lakhs for 4 years. 14 lakhs and company shares and 1 lakh bonus. All together 14-15 lakhs she got. So yes, sometimes you might expect, you might get that kind of package also. Okay, so but on an average, to get the opportunity, first don't ask more than 10 lakhs for 4 years of experience. Just 10 lakhs, up to 10 lakhs you can ask. 5 years, anything between 9 to 12 lakhs you can ask, guys. Okay, 5 years, anything between 9 to 12 lakhs you can ask. For US people, up to 4 years, 3-4 years, you can expect $55 to $60. So generally in the US, it will be per hour basis, and like every 2 weeks paycheck will be there. So anything you can expect between $55 to $60. Yearly, it will be 90K to 125K. Again, in the US, one of our students got a job with $150K. SQL DBA. Generally, you can see these packages in the DevOps and all, 150K, $200K in the DevOps, you can see. I know one student got $150K, $150K. But on an average, you can expect anything between 90K to 125K per annum. Okay. So some people, they might get opportunity for 60K also. In case you don't have any opportunity in your hand, you can accept for 60K. At least you can work for 1 year. You'll get the experience. Then immediately you can jump by learning some extra technology so that your salary will be doubled, guys. Okay. So again, initially join for less package, guys. Wait for the opportunity. Don't wait for the package and all. Just initially join for less package. Once you get the real-time experience after 1 year, you can jump to some other company with a good package and all this. This is what I can do. Okay, Sharmu can go. It's time. Oh, yeah, Praveen. Yes. It's almost completed, guys. That's it from my side. Again, I'm asking, please request. I'm requesting you, everyone. Please fill the Google form. Okay, and the evening also we'll use the same link. Praveen, you can drop. Nothing is there. Nothing. The same points. Okay, so evening also you can use the same link to connect, guys. Evening 7 p.m. IST. And 9:30 p.m. EST we can connect, guys, to discuss other things. So in the evening onwards, slowly I'll start the classes, guys. Technical things and I will jump into it. So nothing to worry, guys. I'll take care of the subject. Only thing I'm expecting from you guys, a piece of dedication, okay, for the next 2 months. Okay. Any questions? Any other questions that I haven't covered till now? Any other questions that I haven't covered till now, please?
With the green mark.
Green. Please put in the chart. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't put in the chart right. I'm sorry. Let me. Yeah, it was already, the Google form is already uploaded, right? Okay, it was sent to a direct message. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let me upload this to everyone. I'm sorry for that. Yes.
Azure DBA also would be taken by you only this session.
Azure DBA also.
These sessions after 2 months. That session also is taken by you only or other trainer?
No. Other trainer will take care of Azure SQL DBA. Other trainer will take care of Azure. Guys, I just posted that form in the Zoom chat. You can see in the Zoom chat. If you don't get it, just ping me in the WhatsApp also. I can share you that. Okay. Form. Just fill that form, guys. It's very important. Okay, it's very important to share the recordings and all. Yeah. So that's it from my side, guys. Sorry for you. It's late for you guys, especially US. Sorry for that. It was extended a little bit. This is the first class, right? So next time onwards, it will be online. Okay. Yeah, that's it from my side, guys. Anything you can ask. Otherwise, if no questions, you can fill the form and you can just drop from the session and you can use the same link to connect in the email.
Why are you trying to? Yes. One by one. One by one.
Okay, guys. Thank you all. Thank you. We'll see in the evening. Okay. So just fill that form, guys. I'm going to disconnect now. Thank you, Shanmugh. I'm dropping. Yeah, thank you.
So much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all, guys. Thank you. We'll connect in the evening. Bye all. Yeah.
Yes.